All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back in action for the Modified Madness brought to you by the EFRL. We're at Lincoln Speedway here tonight. All 6 cars remain heat race number 1. Hunter Wellman on the pole, Justin Walbring to the outside. Jake Mackey on the inside of row number 2 with Jason Smith, with Tom Quering and Ray Andrews in row number 3. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go green coming out of turn number 4. Keep a close eye on that number 8 car. Very fast. Justin Walbring, second fastest in practice. Look forward to seeing what he's going to be able to do here at Lincoln Speedway. Coming out of turn number 4, green flag is in the air. Justin Walbring on that high side. Ooh, gets a little loose. Gets into the wall. Here comes that number 8 car of Jason Smith. Walbring bobbles a little bit, falling back to battle for third with the 199 of Mackey. Hunter Wellman out to a comfortable lead, and we'll see if he's able to hold on to that one. 8 laps to go for our heat race here this evening. Here comes that number 8 car of Smith on the bottom, challenging for the lead. Wellman's going to have the power down the straightaway. Walbring and Mackey still battling side by side for third. Smith trying the bottom through 1 and 2. Wellman's going to maintain the momentum on that high side. Still side by side for third. Walbring with a slight advantage going through 1 and 2. He's going to secure that third place for right now. The 8 car sends it in for a hard slide job. Side by side at the line. Wellman's got him by an inch. Oh, contact is made from the slide job as Smith takes over the lead. Wellman not giving up. White flag is in the air. He's chasing Smith down the back straightaway. Ooh, contact is made going into turns 3. Smith's going to hold on to it. Wellman in second. Walbring in third. Mackey in fourth. Quering in fifth. Ray Andrews in sixth. All right, we're getting lined up for our A main. Front row, Smith and Wellman. Walbring and Mackey in row number 2. Quering and Andrews in row number 3. 35 laps the distance this evening. Let's see who brings home the trophy tonight. All right, lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go green coming out of turn number 3. Restarts are on green here for the initial one. Green flag is in the air. Smith and Wellman lead us into turn number 1. And a lot of the same battles that we had at the end of the heat race are continuing here at the beginning of this one. You can see that big slick spot going through the corner. Smith checking out on this one. Half a second lead already over Wellman. Tom Queering looking to challenge Walbring for 4th. Ray Andrews holding out in 6th. Looking to make a move. He's right on the back bumper of the 46 machine of Tom Queering. We'll jump on board with that number 199 machine of Mackey. Currently running in 3rd. Looks like he's gaining a little bit on Wellman. Ooh, into that inside wall a little bit with that left front tire. Got to be careful. Do that too many times, you're going to break an A-arm. After that contact with the inside wall, Mackey has fallen back. Ray Andrews has gotten around Tom Queering. Ooh, Tom's got some damage to the front end of that car. See if we can't go back and see what. Something almost looks like it might have broke on that car. Smith and Wellman continuing to lead. That gap has not really changed much since the start of the race. They have distanced themselves from the 3rd place car of Mackey. Wellman now closing the gap up just ever so slightly. Lap times are almost identical between our leaders that last lap. They were identical that lap. Hunter Wellman has shrunk that gap a little bit until just now when I said something. Wellman needs for Smith to make a mistake. Don't know if that's going to happen. Smith run that low line through 1 and 2, high lines through 3 and 4. He's found a little something. Oh, we got a caution. See what happens here. Oh, Justin gets into the side of Ray, collects Tom. Sent it in just a little too hard. First caution of the evening. That's going to close the gap between our two leaders. Give Hunter a chance to get him on the restart. I do believe we do Delaware style restarts here. Hunter Wellman chooses the high side. Pace car is going to dip off. We will go green coming out of turn number 4 this time around. Green flag is in the air. Wellman now getting challenged for second. Ray Andrews moving up to 4th. Wellman now securing that second place. Smith not resting. Oh, 88 of Andrews goes around. 9 laps to go. Green flag stays out. Tom Quirling has taken over the 4th after the Andrews bobble. Mackey in the 199 car running in a solid 3rd. Hunter Wellman been in 2nd the whole race. And Jason Smith dominating in that number 8 machine tonight. 6 laps to go. looks like it's going to be Smith's race to lose. Wellman unable to close that gap and get back to the back bumper of that number 8 car. Wellman closes the gap a ton that lap. Going to be 3 to go at the line, though. I don't know if he's going to have enough in that 64 car. He's getting everything he's got, though. Two to go. We're going to get the white flag at the line. Wellman has closed up to his back bumper. Look for Wellman to throw something at him coming into turns 3. He's going to try a slide job. Doesn't have him cleared. And the 8 car of Wellman is going to hold, or of Smith is going to hold on to the lead. Wellman gave it a valiant effort. He's going to bring that 64 car home in second with Mackey in third. Feel like Hunter might have waited just a lap too late to bring it on. Wellman didn't know that the 8 car was going to pull in. We'll see if our drivers are going to join us up in the booth for some quick interviews. All right, finishing third in the same main, we got Mr. Jake Mackey. How you doing, Jake? Oh, hey, Jake, this is Mick up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, what's going on, Mick?
Not too much, buddy. Man, you were giving everything you had. You were able to get into third, but man, those guys they walked away.
I tried. I tried this week, but those two are just quick, man. And I think what was it, a couple weeks ago I had something for Hunter, but this week I had nothing for those boys, and I was just hanging on there at the end, brother.
Yeah, that track looked like it got pretty slick going through the middle.
Yeah, I like sticking to the bottom a lot. That's a preferred line for me, to be completely honest with you. I don't mind giving away my secret. Um, I love running the bottom groove. It's one of my favorite grooves to run on dirt tracks, but the longer I ran it tonight, the worse it got, and it just it was not sticking there. And I mean, at the end of the race, I don't think there was a spot on track where there was any grip. It was tough.
At one point, we were riding with you. It looked like you might have caught that inside wall with your left front tire.
I caught it a couple times tonight. I got a little tight getting on the slick, turning in there, but with nothing too bad. They told me I had a little bit of damage, but everything was smooth sailing. So it was all just driver error at the end of the day, but nothing that hurt the car too bad.
Well, that's good, and you brought home the 199 with a podium finish tonight here at Lincoln.
There we go. Hey, it's been a good run lately, so I got to keep it going, right?
Right. Well, congratulations. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Oh well, shout out to you, thank you. Shout out to Mythic Metals, my sponsor, Duncan Water Systems, um, always forget to shout him out, but Hutch MF, I'm a moderator in his chat stream for YouTube. He's one of the best streamers out there. Go check him out. Luis Renovations, Hans Collision, all the big fast racing sponsors, and yeah. Thank you, Mick.
No problem. Well, thank you. Congratulations on bringing home that car in third, and we look forward to seeing you back next week.
Cheers, brother. Have a good one.
You too. All right, folks, we got the driver of that 64 car, Mr. Hunter Wellman. How you doing, Hunter?
Not too bad. How about yourself?
Not too bad. You and the 8 car had some pretty tight battles there for quite a bit in the heat race. You guys looked like you traded a little bit of paint there. I'm not sure if anybody was upset by that or not.
No, I wasn't too upset. Jason thought he had an extra foot or two clear on me, and when he went into the corner, he had slowed up just a tiny bit and clipped my bumper, but it was all fair. Neither of us had damage from it, and we stayed in this. No one gained or lost any positions really from it, so I wasn't too upset.
Man, you were giving it everything you had there at the end. I thought you might have been able to have something for him coming into 3.
Yeah, in those final 10 laps there, I knew the only way I really was going to beat him was by changing something, whether it was line or just rolling speed. And me and him talked in the waiting room, and he was really trying to baby it through entry. That's his driving style. So I just started entering the car as hard as I could into each corner, and it was starting to stick. But coming into the final corner there, I wasn't sure I was going to have the speed to clear him, so I wanted to get to the lane below him. And I should have just went full send there. I had the room, and had I done it, I probably would have cleared it, that or made a little bit of contact. But me and him were so far ahead of the rest of the field, it wouldn't have mattered too much.
Yeah, for a long time when we were tracking your lap times, you guys were running almost identical lap times.
Yeah, looking at it now, our last 10 laps, on average, I was 300ths of a second quicker. But he just got me at the end. He had the better run off the corner.
Well, it definitely made for an exciting finish. Congratulations on bringing home the 64 and P2.
Yeah, thank you very much. Look forward to being here soon.
All right, you have a wonderful night. Anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I'd like to thank RJB Automotive, Disabled American Veterans, Captured in Stone, Hairstyles with John, Buckeye, Wendy Baker, Hair Together, iRace for the Kids, the Mahoning County Career and Technical Center, the Valley STEM Plus Me Too Academy, Prince by Chelsea, Wellman Misfits Racing, Haydwire Photography, Amsoil, and Blacktop Motorsports.
Well, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you back next week.
Thank you very much.
You have a wonderful night.
You too. Thank you.
All right, we got the driver of that number 8 car. Clean sweep tonight here with the 358 modified. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, this was a very fun track compared to previous races that I've been here.
Yeah, the track held up nice. We had both grooves looking pretty smooth. Man, you and Hunter were going at it hard in the heat and started off the feature the same way. And he was coming for you those closing laps, but didn't have quite enough time or track.
Yeah, the heat race, I just about killed him with that slide job. I almost, I don't know if you could see, almost clipped the inside wall, so I had to dive on the brakes a little harder and ended up parking it right on his nose in the center of the corner, but is what it is. And yeah, no, feature was, I really had no idea where to be. The bottom was really good for a few laps, and it seemed like after that restart, it was okay, and I didn't realize how hard he was patting the top behind me, and I probably should have done the same thing, but I only moved up in one corner, really.
Well, you definitely held on for the win. That number 8 car was strong for the whole race. How bad were your tires at the end of that one?
My right rear was at 79%, so I'm curious. I should ask Hunter what his was, because he was a little harder on him than I think I was.
Yes, sir. Well, congratulations. Nice smooth run for you tonight and get that trophy.
Heck yeah.
Who would you like to give a shout out to tonight?
J&J Virtual Motorsports, Wellman Misfits Racing, Misfit Creations, and Ohio Valley Sim Sports.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you back in action next week.
Thank you, sir.
You have a wonderful night.
You as well.
All right, folks, that's going to do it for us here at the Modified Madness from Lincoln Speedway. We will be back next week right here on Tuesday nights. And we will see you then. If you want to stick around and watch me crash an asphalt car, we'll be back live here in about 20 minutes.
Steel Graphics and Designs creates custom racing wraps and logos built for the real world and iRacing. From bold liveries to clean, professional branding, every design is made to perform on and off the track. Ready to upgrade your look? Contact Steel Graphics and Designs for custom wraps. Visit Steel Graphics and Designs on Facebook to learn more.